Now it's officially the 2023 holiday season right here in the United States, and Thanksgiving has arrived. Many Americans ready to spend big and splurge on big holiday purchases, and for some, many are also hoping to win big. And if you're wondering, what am I talking about? Well, a lot of Americans during the holidays are looking to spend some money this holiday season in an attempt to win even more money online and in casinos. Literally, you can't win it if you're not in it. But with the progression of technology changing and updating in what feels like an almost daily event, casinos, they're making it a difficult choice. They're giving the people a difficult choice to either sit on their phones and test their luck or try to draw them into the physical casinos and test their luck there. Now, for the latter, some would say that there's a disadvantage outside of just playing traditional card games, but that may soon be coming to an end, especially in the world of poker. And that's where this man, Jacob Kalpakian, comes into play. The president and CEO of Jackpot Digital, a leading manufacturer of electronic multiplayer dealerless poker tables for cruise ships and land-based casinos. Well, you know what? Don't take it from me. Jake Kalpakian on Wall Street recently granting us an exclusive interview to discuss his poker pioneering company, Jackpot Digital.
Jackpot Digital is the world leader in electronic poker table games. And besides poker, we have other casino games that you can play. Think of our product as a smart table disguised as a poker table. So it's really a big iPhone disguised as a poker table where you can play poker, which is what we focus and concentrate on, but we're constantly evolving and enhancing the product so that you can play many other games. It's a dealerless electronic product, so there's no dealer, but the speed of the game is fantastic. You get many more hands per hour, and there's many other side bets and other options that you just wouldn't be able to do in a regular casino.
Now let's take a pause here and address the comments about dealerless poker tables and other dealerless table games. Sure, some will be open to the idea, but whenever there's change, especially when the change involves replacing the human element, the human dealer, with a computer, well, some naturally are going to raise some red flags. How does Jackpot Digital address these concerns? And what differences does a Jackpot Digital dealerless poker table have that will make a casino player want to stop, take a seat, and play that game? Well, for that, we have to go back to Jake Kalpakian for the answer.
Well, the product has evolved significantly from its genesis, and we've now called it the Jackpot Blitz, and the support and the feedback has been fantastic. You get many more hands per hour, but there's so many other ways to engage the player. They're constantly stimulated. If you go to a poker room in a casino or any card room, you'll see if a player's not involved in the hand, many times they're on their devices or on their iPhones playing another game while they're waiting for a new hand. And in poker, of course, you can't play every hand. You've got to wait for the right hand to play. So there's a lot of downtime. But with our product, there's so many side bets and side features and enhancements. For instance, you can bet on the flop. You can bet on the color of the flop. There's many different ways to keep the player engaged and stimulated, and the casinos like it because there's many other ways to augment revenue. So you get the speed and convenience of online, even though this is not an internet product. This is a land-based regulated market product for the casino industry, but you have the speed and convenience and the benefits of that combined with the social interaction of a good time with a group of players. It's a very unique player experience. Right now, we're the only company that builds this product, and we have what we like to call a Goldilocks niche opportunity, where if we expand our footprint, we have a chance to have a global monopoly on the product for poker. Our focus is to be number one in electronic table games for poker. There are other electronic table games, such as blackjack and baccarat, but we thought if we just focus and become the best at one particular thing, let's focus on that, build our brand and identity on that, and then build from there. We've been able to do that with multiplayer poker, so where players play against each other. And then, of course, we are looking at adding more games to the product. Think of this as a smartphone, as I said, but really a smart table. So it's the size of a poker table, but there's many other games you can play. But what we wanted to do is maximize the player experience for poker, and then just keep adding on and enhancing with many other features and games.
Now it has to be asked, these Jackpot Digital dealerless tables, where can they be found? And what are the plans, if any, for expansion? Who's on board with Jackpot Digital and helping spread the brand? Are we going to see these tables in other countries? For that, back to Jake Kalpakian.
So far, it's been very good. We just got what we call GLI certification, which allows our product to be put on casino floors. Up until now, the product was built for the cruise ship industry, where regulations didn't require certain enhancements or features on the table. But that was only 0.1% of the market. When we bought the business, our vision was, let's go after 99.9% of the market that it wasn't servicing. So we completely evolved the table with the features required to make it on a casino floor. And I'm pleased to say, as of last month, we got the final certification that we can start going after the land-based regulated market. Up to now, any player who's seen it hasn't been able to play real money in the casinos. They've only been able to play it on the cruise ships. But those operators, the casinos and the card rooms, all want to play it because it's basically, we've taken a 1980s cell phone and given you the latest Apple iPhone version. And that's what this product does. It has a broad range of games and features, but most importantly, it keeps the players engaged and stimulated at all times. And we're looking for a global footprint. We have orders from many different countries, from many different casinos, and they range from the smallest names to some of the biggest names. We've signed a deal with Penn Entertainment to do tables for them, and we have many more other news items that we'll be announcing soon. You have to remember, James, that COVID really did a number on poker. Poker was already a low-yielding business for many of the card rooms, and they shut down those poker rooms because of two reasons. Labor shortage and inflationary pressures. So it wasn't really profitable for many card rooms or casinos to continue with poker. Our product allows that to happen simply because the economics, you get more revenue. We generate about 50% more hands played per hour. It reduces expenses as you have no labor costs, and it eliminates all HR staffing. So what casino owner or operator doesn't want to hear that? Of course, but we wanted to make sure the product was so sound and terrific that we won the hearts and minds of the players, and we're doing that, and players really are gravitating. And you should see the proliferation of these tables throughout North America and the rest of the world, to be quite frank. We're very excited about our Goldilocks monopoly opportunity.